today's topic.
Every successful entrepreneur has a beginning. For Dave Thomas, that beginning was filled with uncertainty. Rex David Thomas, later known to the world simply as Dave Thomas, was born on July 2nd, 1932, in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Before he could even remember his biological parents, he was adopted. His adoptive parents, Rex and Oliva Thomas, gave him a loving home. But happiness didn't last long. When Dave was only 5 years old, his adoptive mother passed away. The loss left a deep emotional scar that would remain with him throughout his life. Soon afterward, his father accepted jobs that required constant travel. The family moved repeatedly from one town to another. New schools, new friends, new beginnings. Just as Dave started feeling comfortable, it was time to move again. The frequent changes made childhood difficult, yet they also taught him an important lesson: adaptability. Wherever he went, Dave learned to work hard, make friends quickly, and earn people's respect. These qualities would later become essential in business. As a teenager, Dave realized that if he wanted a better future, he would have to build it himself.
What can I get started for you today, sir? I'll take a chocolate malt, please.
Dave's first restaurant job wasn't glamorous. He washed dishes, cleaned tables, swept floors, carried supplies, and worked long hours. But unlike many young workers, Dave paid attention. He watched experienced cooks prepare meals with care. He observed managers greeting customers by name. He noticed that the busiest restaurants weren't always the largest. They were the ones that served good food consistently. Every shift became a classroom. He learned that success in the restaurant business wasn't built on expensive buildings. It depended on quality, cleanliness, friendly service, and treating customers with respect. As his experience grew, Dave accepted more responsibility. He learned food preparation, inventory management, kitchen organization, and customer service. By his late teens, he understood something many adults didn't. A successful restaurant wasn't simply a place that sold food. It was a place people wanted to return to. That belief would shape every business decision he made in the future. Although Dave left high school before graduating, he never stopped learning. He studied people. He studied restaurants. He studied successful businesses. Knowledge became his greatest investment. Years later, he would even earn an honorary high school diploma, often encouraging young people to complete their education. But at that moment, his greatest opportunity was still waiting. Soon, a meeting with one remarkable businessman would completely change the direction of Dave Thomas's life. That businessman was a white-suited entrepreneur from Kentucky. His name was Colonel Harlan Sanders. By the early 1960s, Dave Thomas had become far more than a restaurant employee. He had become a skilled operator. His reputation for solving business problems caught the attention of one of America's most recognizable entrepreneurs, Colonel Harlan Sanders. Sanders was expanding Kentucky Fried Chicken through franchising, but several struggling franchise locations needed new leadership. Dave accepted the challenge. He introduced practical improvements. He simplified kitchen operations, reduced unnecessary menu items, improved food quality, and focused on faster customer service. The changes worked. Sales increased dramatically. The struggling restaurants became profitable once again. Colonel Sanders admired Dave's ability to combine operational discipline with genuine hospitality. Before long, Dave became one of Sanders' most trusted franchise partners. Eventually, Dave sold his ownership interest in the KFC franchise for a substantial profit. For many people, that would have been the finish line. For Dave Thomas, it was only the beginning. He wasn't dreaming about managing someone else's restaurant. He wanted to create one of his own, one built around his personal philosophy: fresh food, honest quality, and customers who always came first.
Welcome to Wendy's, folks. Come right in.
I can't wait to try this new place.
On November 15, 1969, in Columbus, Ohio, Dave Thomas opened the first Wendy's old-fashioned hamburgers. The name came from someone very special: his daughter, Melinda Lou Thomas. As a child, she had difficulty pronouncing her own name. Instead of saying Melinda, she called herself Wenda. The nickname eventually became Wendy. Dave believed the name sounded warm, friendly, and welcoming. It reflected the kind of restaurant he wanted to build. Unlike many fast food chains of the time, Wendy's focused on freshness. Dave insisted on fresh, never frozen beef for the hamburgers. He wanted customers to taste the difference. The opening of Wendy's was more than the launch of another restaurant. It was the beginning of a different philosophy. Dave Thomas believed customers deserved better. Better ingredients, better service, better value. Instead of chasing trends, he focused on consistency. Every hamburger would be made with fresh beef. Every order would reflect the same high standards. Every customer would leave satisfied. The square hamburger quickly became Wendy's signature. It wasn't simply a different shape. It became a symbol of the company's commitment to quality and honesty. Customers appreciated the freshness. Word spread quickly. The first restaurant became a success. Soon, plans for expansion were already underway. Dave Thomas had finally built the restaurant he had imagined for years. But opening one successful location was only the beginning. The next challenge would be far greater. Expanding Wendy's across America while competing against giants like McDonald's and Burger King. The hamburger wars were about to begin, and Wendy's was ready to change the industry forever. When Wendy's opened its doors in 1969, Dave Thomas wasn't interested in creating another copy of the existing hamburger chains. He wanted customers to notice the difference the moment they looked at their meal. That difference came in the form of a square hamburger. At first glance, it seemed like a simple design choice. But for Dave Thomas, it represented something much deeper. The square patty extended beyond the edges of the bun. It visually communicated generosity. Customers could immediately see the beef. Dave often explained that Wendy's didn't believe in cutting corners. The square shape became a symbol of that philosophy. But shape alone wasn't enough. Quality had to support the message. From the beginning, Wendy's built its reputation on fresh, never frozen beef. While frozen beef was widely used across the fast food industry, Dave believed freshness produced a better-tasting hamburger. Fresh beef required more careful planning. Restaurants had to manage inventory efficiently. Deliveries had to arrive on schedule. Employees needed proper food handling procedures. Although these standards increased operational complexity, Dave believed customers would recognize the difference. And they did. Word spread that Wendy's hamburgers tasted fresher, juicier, more like the burgers people made at home. The company's commitment to quality quickly became one of its strongest competitive advantages.
Look, kids, they have the Frosty!
I want a hamburger and fries.
The success of the first Wendy's restaurant proved that customers were looking for something different. Now came the next challenge: growth. Dave Thomas understood that one restaurant could build a reputation, but a network of restaurants could build a national brand. Like many successful restaurant companies, Wendy's embraced the franchise model. Independent entrepreneurs invested in opening Wendy's locations while following the company's proven operating system. Every franchise received detailed guidance: kitchen layouts, recipes, food preparation methods, employee training, customer service standards. The goal was simple: whether a customer visited Wendy's in Ohio, Florida, Texas, or California, the experience should feel familiar. Expansion happened quickly. Throughout the 1970s, new Wendy's restaurants appeared across the United States. Families appreciated the fresh hamburgers. Office workers enjoyed fast service. Travelers recognized the growing brand from its distinctive sign and welcoming atmosphere. One menu item, in particular, developed an enthusiastic following: the Frosty. Neither a traditional milkshake nor ordinary ice cream, the Frosty offered a thick, creamy dessert that perfectly complemented Wendy's hamburgers and fries. It soon became one of the company's signature products. Behind every successful restaurant, Dave Thomas emphasized teamwork. Managers trained employees carefully. Restaurants maintained high cleanliness standards. Fresh ingredients arrived regularly through a growing supply chain. Every operational detail reflected Dave's belief that customers deserved consistency. By the early 1980s, Wendy's had expanded into hundreds of restaurants across America. The company had become one of the nation's fastest-growing hamburger chains. Yet Dave Thomas knew that serving great food wasn't enough. To compete with industry giants, Wendy's needed unforgettable marketing, a message that customers would remember for decades. That message would soon become one of the most famous advertising campaigns in American history. As Wendy's expanded across America, Dave Thomas refused to compromise on the values that had built the company. Many competitors focused on serving food as quickly as possible. Dave believed speed mattered, but not at the expense of quality. That belief became the heart of Wendy's identity. The company adopted a simple but powerful slogan: "Quality is our recipe." It wasn't just an advertising line. It was a promise. Every fresh hamburger, every order of fries, every bowl of chili, every Frosty, everything served at Wendy's reflected that philosophy. Dave insisted that customers deserved fresh ingredients prepared with care. Restaurant managers were trained to maintain high standards. Employees followed strict preparation procedures: clean kitchens, fresh ingredients, friendly service. These weren't optional. They were essential. The slogan helped customers understand what made Wendy's different. It wasn't trying to be the cheapest restaurant. It wasn't trying to have the biggest menu. It wanted to become the restaurant people trusted for quality. That message resonated with millions of Americans. As more restaurants opened, customer loyalty continued to grow. But Wendy's greatest marketing moment was still ahead. A single television commercial, featuring an unforgettable question, would soon become part of American culture.
Where's the beef?
Cut. Cut.
In 1984, Wendy's launched a television advertisement that would become one of the most famous commercials in American history. The commercial featured three elderly women examining a competitor's oversized hamburger bun. When they finally lifted the bun, they discovered a tiny hamburger patty. One woman looked at the sandwich in disbelief and asked four unforgettable words: "Where's the beef?" The line was delivered by actress Clara Peller. Almost overnight, the phrase spread across the United States. People repeated it at work, in schools, on television. Even politicians began using it during speeches and debates. The campaign became far more than a commercial. It became a cultural phenomenon. For Wendy's, the message was simple: customers shouldn't pay for oversized buns with tiny hamburger patties. They deserved generous portions of fresh beef. The campaign dramatically increased public awareness of the Wendy's brand. Sales grew, restaurant traffic increased, and Wendy's became one of the strongest competitors to McDonald's and Burger King. Advertising experts still consider "Where's the Beef" one of the most successful restaurant marketing campaigns ever created. The slogan may have begun as a humorous question, but it permanently changed the way customers thought about hamburgers. As Wendy's continued growing, Dave Thomas made another unusual decision. He became the public face of the company. Unlike many corporate executives, Dave appeared in television commercials himself. He didn't try to act like a celebrity. He simply spoke honestly. His friendly personality, warm smile, and genuine passion for quality made him instantly relatable. Customers trusted him. He wasn't reading marketing slogans. He was sharing the values on which Wendy's had been built. Over the years, Dave appeared in more than 800 Wendy's television commercials, becoming one of the most recognizable business leaders in America. His presence strengthened the brand. Customers associated Wendy's not only with fresh hamburgers, but with the man who stood behind them. By the 1990s, Wendy's had firmly established itself as one of America's leading fast food chains. What began as a single restaurant in Columbus, Ohio, had grown into a nationwide success story. The next chapter would take Wendy's beyond America's borders, expanding into international markets while embracing new technology and changing customer expectations. By the mid-1980s, Wendy's had become one of America's most successful hamburger chains. Its reputation for fresh beef, square hamburgers, and honest quality had earned the trust of millions of customers. But Dave Thomas believed the company's future wasn't limited to the United States. People around the world loved great hamburgers. The challenge was delivering the Wendy's experience while respecting local cultures and tastes. The company's first international expansion began with neighboring Canada, a natural step because of its close economic and cultural ties to the United States. The response was encouraging. Customers appreciated Wendy's commitment to quality. That early success gave the company confidence to continue expanding. Over the following decades, Wendy's entered markets across Latin America, Asia, the Middle East, and selected countries in Europe. Rather than applying exactly the same menu everywhere, Wendy's adapted to local preferences. In some regions, restaurants introduced spicier chicken sandwiches. Elsewhere, customers found rice-based dishes, regionally inspired sauces, or desserts tailored to local tastes. Despite these differences, the company's core identity remained unchanged. Fresh ingredients, friendly service, and a commitment to quality. Expansion was made possible through franchising. Local business owners understood their communities, hired local employees, and operated restaurants while following Wendy's global standards. This balance between global consistency and local flexibility helped Wendy's build a presence in more than 30 countries and territories. The company had evolved from a single restaurant in Columbus, Ohio, into an international restaurant brand.
Good morning. Let's check the temperature. It's perfect, right at 34.
Great. Sign here, sign here.
Every Wendy's meal begins long before a customer places an order. Behind the scenes, a carefully managed supply chain keeps thousands of restaurants operating every day. Approved suppliers provide fresh ingredients that meet Wendy's quality standards. These include fresh beef, vegetables, bakery products, sauces, and packaging materials. Regional distribution centers coordinate deliveries to restaurants, helping ensure ingredients arrive safely and efficiently. Once supplies reach each location, restaurant teams follow standardized preparation methods. Fresh beef patties are cooked on flat-top grills. Vegetables are prepared throughout the day. Sandwiches are assembled after the customer orders, helping maintain freshness. French fries are cooked in carefully controlled batches. Signature menu items like the Frosty are prepared using proprietary recipes that have become closely associated with the Wendy's brand. Consistency is essential. Whether a customer visits Wendy's in Ohio, Ontario, or another international location, the company works to provide a familiar experience. Managers receive extensive operational training. Employees learn food safety procedures, customer service expectations, and kitchen efficiency. Technology also supports restaurant operations. Digital order screens improve communication between cashiers and kitchen staff. Inventory systems help restaurants manage ingredients. Data analysis assists managers in forecasting demand during busy periods. Every process has the same objective: serve fresh food, serve it quickly, and make every customer feel welcome. These operational systems have helped Wendy's compete successfully for decades in one of the world's most competitive industries. Yet the restaurant business continued changing. Customers wanted greater convenience, more digital services, faster ordering, and flexible delivery options. Once again, innovation would become essential.
Thank you for choosing Wendy's. That's a large Coke and your spicy chicken combo. Have a great one.
As American lifestyles changed, convenience became just as important as quality. Busy families, office workers, travelers, everyone wanted delicious food without leaving their vehicles. Although Wendy's had offered drive-through service for decades, the company continued improving the experience. Restaurants introduced clearer digital menu boards, faster payment systems, improved kitchen layouts, and more efficient order preparation. Every second mattered. Behind the scenes, kitchen teams synchronized food preparation with incoming drive-through orders. Digital displays reduced communication errors. Managers monitored service times to identify opportunities for improvement. The objective remained simple: prepare fresh food without sacrificing speed. Today, the drive-thru remains one of Wendy's most important service channels, serving millions of customers each year and playing a central role in the company's business. The internet transformed nearly every industry. Restaurants were no exception. Wendy's embraced digital technology to make ordering faster and more convenient. Customers could browse menus online, customize meals, save favorite orders, and pay securely using the Wendy's mobile app. Digital kiosks in many restaurants offered another convenient option. Instead of waiting in line, customers could place orders directly through touchscreen displays. Delivery partnerships expanded Wendy's reach even further. Customers could enjoy Wendy's meals from home, the office, or almost anywhere within a restaurant's delivery area. Technology also improved restaurant operations. Digital inventory systems helped managers monitor ingredients. Sales forecasting tools prepared restaurants for busy periods. Data analytics supported staffing decisions and menu planning. Artificial intelligence is becoming increasingly important across the restaurant industry. Wendy's continues exploring AI-powered ordering systems, smarter drive-thru experiences, and operational technologies designed to improve speed, accuracy, and customer satisfaction. Innovation has become part of the company's everyday operations. More than half a century after opening its first restaurant, Wendy's continues evolving. The company now operates thousands of restaurants in more than 30 countries and territories, serving millions of customers around the world. While customer expectations continue to change, the company's core philosophy remains remarkably consistent. Fresh ingredients, quality food, friendly service. Looking ahead, Wendy's is investing in restaurant modernization, digital experiences, artificial intelligence, sustainability initiatives, and continued international growth. New restaurant designs improve operational efficiency. Technology helps employees serve customers more effectively. Loyalty programs strengthen long-term customer relationships. The restaurant industry will continue changing. New technologies will emerge. Consumer preferences will evolve. But the values established by Dave Thomas continue guiding the company. Honesty, quality, respect for customers, and a belief that great food begins with doing the simple things well. Those principles have helped Wendy's remain one of America's most recognizable restaurant brands, and they continue shaping its future.
All right, here's your order. Have a great afternoon.
More than 5 decades have passed since Dave Thomas opened the first Wendy's restaurant in Columbus, Ohio. What began as a single hamburger restaurant has become one of the world's best-known quick-service brands. Today, Wendy's operates more than 7,000 restaurants across 30-plus countries and territories. Every day, millions of customers visit Wendy's restaurants for hamburgers, chicken sandwiches, fresh salads, French fries, breakfast items, and the famous Frosty. Although the menu has expanded over the years, the company's mission remains remarkably similar to the one Dave Thomas established in 1969. Serve quality food, treat customers honestly, never compromise on freshness. Most Wendy's restaurants continue operating through the franchise model. Independent business owners invest in restaurants while following company standards for food preparation, cleanliness, customer service, and operations. Digital technology now supports almost every part of the business. Mobile ordering, self-service kiosks, delivery partnerships, loyalty programs, artificial intelligence. These innovations help Wendy's serve customers more efficiently than ever before. Yet despite all the technological changes, customers still recognize Wendy's for the same symbol introduced decades ago: the square hamburger. A simple idea that became an international icon. The fast food industry is filled with competition, yet Wendy's continues standing apart through several defining characteristics. The first, fresh, never frozen beef for its signature hamburgers. Dave Thomas believed customers deserved hamburgers prepared from fresh beef whenever possible. That commitment became one of the company's strongest selling points. The second, the square hamburger. Unlike traditional round patties, the square shape extended beyond the bun. It became a visual reminder that Wendy's wasn't cutting corners. The third, the Frosty. Introduced on opening day in 1969, it remains one of the most recognizable desserts in American fast food. Another defining strength is Wendy's brand personality. Over the years, the company has become known for its humorous advertising and bold social media presence, engaging with customers in a distinctive voice. Innovation has also remained central to Wendy's strategy. Modern restaurants feature digital ordering, improved drive-through systems, and technology designed to make service faster without sacrificing quality. But perhaps Wendy's greatest difference has never been found on the menu. It came from the values of the man who built it. Dave Thomas believed success carried responsibility. Having been adopted as an infant, he never forgot his own story. In 1992, he established the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption, dedicated to helping children in foster care find permanent, loving families. For Dave, this mission was just as important as building restaurants. He often said that every child deserved a place to call home. His compassion reached far beyond business. When Dave Thomas passed away in 2002, the restaurant industry lost one of its most respected leaders. But his influence did not end. It continues in every Wendy's restaurant, every franchise owner, every employee, and every customer who enjoys a fresh square hamburger. His journey reminds us that success doesn't always begin with wealth or privilege. Sometimes, it begins with hardship, with determination, with the courage to work harder than anyone else. Dave Thomas transformed a simple hamburger restaurant into a global company. But perhaps his greatest achievement wasn't measured in restaurants or revenue. It was measured in trust. The trust of customers, employees, franchise owners, and families. From a young boy who struggled through loss and constant change, to one of America's most admired entrepreneurs, Dave Thomas proved that kindness, quality, and perseverance can build something truly lasting. The story of Wendy's is more than the history of a restaurant. It is the story of resilience, innovation, family, and the belief that doing the right thing never goes out of style. As long as square hamburgers are served, as long as customers value quality, and as long as entrepreneurs dare to dream, the legacy of Dave Thomas will continue to inspire generations to come. Fade to black.